Hola, boa tarde. In today's video, we're talking about triple D's.
What?
What?
There ain't no triple D's here.
No, not those kind of triple D's.
Oh, okay.
We're talking about deliveries, drainage, and demolition. So we've had a busy week, and make sure to stay tuned to the end of the video because I'm going to have some information about an upcoming bonus video. All right, enjoy. We got our roofing panels delivered, and this is going to be a short clip because the gentleman making the delivery didn't want to be in our videos, so we're respecting his wishes. Yeah, it is. Perfect. So we ordered tijolos today, and it looks like we have Victor delivering again. Olá, Victor! Tudo bem?
Tudo bem. Pode ficar aqui?
Sim, obrigada. So this is half of a pallet, 130 of the blocks, the tijolos, and it actually worked out slightly cheaper than getting it at the Brico-Marché. So you can see the name of the company on the truck here. So that is one of our local companies, and we like to shop within the community as much as possible. Sometimes it costs a few dollars more, and in this case it costs less. So yeah, as long as it isn't a huge difference in price, we like to support local. Você, famoso, em YouTube. Gosta ver video?
Sim.
See? So the gray hose coming out of the wall here is from the washing machine. And originally it was just the gray piece, so it ended here. And it was literally just out into the dirt, buried in the ground. And yeah, it wasn't draining fast enough because the end was covered in dirt. So we've added the pool hose to it. And now that we've tested it a few times and it's working, I have added some mesh to the end and attached it with some old wire. So that's what the end of this hose looks like. And I'm just making a trench all the way across to about here. And then I'm going to make a little section full of gravel and then put this end draining into a little gravel bed. Yeah, for now. Anyways, eventually we're going to be collecting all of the gray water into a tank, but for now at least it'll be out of the way and we won't be tripping on it. So that's what I'm up to. And I have my trench finished here. It's not super deep, but it'll be enough to cover it so that it's not just exposed and getting tripped over. And I'm sure the sun isn't really that good for this plastic either. So I've filled the hole half full with rocks already. So now I just have to fill it in. I have covered the end of the hose with rocks, and it's sitting on a good, I would say 5 or 6 inches depth of rocks. So now I'm going to cover in the rest with the dirt. So I'm happy with that. Like I said, eventually we're going to connect this with some sort of gray water collection. But for now, I'm happy with this. There's no hose laying around. It looks a lot tidier.
What do you mean there's no hose laying around?
There's no hose.
Oh yeah, there's hose right there.
Okay, so this is the true test to see if my drainage ditch that I did yesterday is actually going to work. So before we added the extra hose and dug up the short piece that was originally buried in the ground, the water would overflow from here as soon as the machine started to drain. So I'm hoping that by filling the space with gravel, that makes it soak away fast enough that it's not backing up into the house. But we'll see. And it's pouring out the top. So I need to make my soak away thing bigger out there. Yeah, I'm wondering if the mesh has dirt in it though, because I don't know if it's draining as fast as it should. So, if you have cats, don't put thin mesh over the end of your hose because it gets blocked by fur. It's gross. You have gross cats. You can see it's draining a lot better right now. Now with all the water in there, it also gives me an idea of how much space I need in the soakaway, so I can see how quickly the water is draining away through the dirt. So on a day like today where I'm doing 2 loads of laundry, then I probably want to make this slightly larger still, just to make sure that the water has somewhere to go before I'm putting more in on top of it. So I made the hole a little deeper. I'm currently sitting in the hole. Okay, so it's not that deep, but it's about this deep. So I think that's deep enough. Oh, I'm gonna start filling it with rocks now. Okay, so I started off with rocks, and then I started using the debris from taking the chimney down. I decided, instead of covering the opening with gravel and stuff that the cat fur can easily get clogged up into, I'm just going to have the hose kind of aiming down here, and you can see there's like a little bit of space there. I'm using a broken piece of roof tile just to hold it in place. I think I might actually test it again before I start putting the gravel in. And then once I put the gravel in, I'll test it again before I put the dirt on top, because I really don't want to dig it out again. So what I've done is kind of blocked the bigger openings around this tile so that smaller gravel and dirt can't get in underneath. I still need to put some more smaller stones, like especially along this edge here and pretty much all around that before I start putting gravel in, just so that we don't get a bunch of gravel going in where I left that little bit of a gap for cat fur and stuff, so that it doesn't get caught up as it's coming out. Because when you have 9 cats, there's a lot of fur that goes through the laundry. And I think that's it for today. And yeah, I need a shower. Okay, well, he's fixing the roof so we don't have it leaking when it rains probably tomorrow. I'm gonna put a layer of gravel on top here. So I ran a load of laundry through this morning to test it and make sure that it wasn't backing up into the house again. Seems to be working. So I put a few more smaller stones just along the edge all the way around on this tile here. And in yesterday's video, I left a little bit of a space underneath that tile. So when the water's draining, the cat fur can kind of like go somewhere and not clog it up. So I'm going to put probably a couple inches or more of gravel and then a thin layer of dirt on top. What happened the first time I did this, I just used bigger stones, so like this size and maybe this size, and there was a lot of gaps in between. So then all of the dirt that I put on top kind of settled in between all the rocks, of course. So it was a bit of a mess when I was digging it up. So I'm going to try to avoid that this time. That, and I don't want the dirt all going in there because then it doesn't drain as well. Alright, I think that's it for today. So, either this afternoon or tomorrow morning, I'll run another load of laundry just to test it and make sure that it's not backing up into the house. And then I'll just cover the last couple of inches there with some dirt. And then that's it. Hopefully it works this time, because I really don't want to dig all that out again. Wish me luck. Hola, bon dia. It's demolition day here. Grant's up on the roof and he's starting to knock the chimney down. So he set this up to stop some of the debris from coming into the house. He's trying to knock the chimney inside so that it falls inside the fireplace. And let's go see what it looks like from the outside. All right, so the plan is to wedge the wood underneath to help support the weight of the slab, because the bricks are falling apart as we try to break the slab or move it. The bricks are just really brittle. One is broken already. Sorry, like right here. And then we'll figure out how we're dealing with it from there. I'm gonna back up a little bit. Do you want like the bigger sledgehammer or like the wooden paddle or something to hit it like through so your arms aren't in there?
No, it's held now.
Okay.
It's what I'm thinking now is putting the car jack in, putting a board across, putting a car jack in the middle, jacking it up, moving a piece of wood on this side,
Right.
lowering it. Right?
Right. Okay, so there goes the piece of wood. It's making me really nervous. Good job. Perfect.
Oh my God.
Woo! Hola, bon dia. Grant is knocking down the chimney, and most of it is going inside the chimney. And if you can see, he has the old doors and from the house and from the annex building kind of all the way around the roof, just in case some pieces are falling. We're replacing the roof anyway, but at least for now, we'd like it to stay intact. So he's almost done. He's making really good progress anyway. Ooh, that's a good piece.
I'm Santa Claus.
I see that, except we don't have a chimney anymore.
Chimney.
So are you putting new tiles on the roof? Oh, what are you doing?
Putting old tiles on the roof.
Well, we don't.
I think
Zip it. That's what I meant. Like, you're replacing the tiles on the roof.
sort of, yeah.
Do we have enough? Okay. Stupid question. All right, you made it to the end of the video. We took a week off from renovations while my friend's sister was visiting from Switzerland, so we got to play tourists for a few days, and we decided to share some of the footage with you guys as a bonus video. We hope you join us on Wednesday for our exploits at a medieval fair in Aljubarrota, sightseeing in Nazaré, and a free concert at the Mosteiro de Alcobaça. Okay, see you Wednesday.